Oh.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're doing swimmingly because we have a great show for you today. We are starting off by honoring Coach Aaron Kramer, who's been named the top coach in the entire state of Wisconsin. We'll hear a reaction from his player and his assistant coach. Then we'll head on over to Rhinelander Brewing Company and go for another segment of 12 Days of Christmas. And finally, we will learn how to make the perfect snickerdoodle in Buffy's Northwoods kitchen. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. If you're feeling sick, you may want to get COVID tested, and you could do that tomorrow in Florence, Wisconsin. The free COVID testing will be at the Florence Natural Resource Center from 10 till 2. Wisconsin National Guard members will be helping administer those tests. Symptoms of COVID include flu-like symptoms, plus a loss of taste or smell. A local associate principal has been named top in the state. The Association of Wisconsin School Administrators has named Kari Strebig, sorry Kari if I mispronounced your last name there, as its 2021 Wisconsin Associate Principal of the Year. Kari has served as Assistant Principal of Rhinelander High School for the past 2 years. She'll receive $1,000 for use on a project of her choice at RHS. Now take a look at this. A viewer sent in this video to us of the line for the Rhinelander Area Food Pantry this morning. This is sped up. As you can see, it keeps going and going and going. The pantry started handing out food an hour later than people anticipated, causing that longer than usual line. COVID vaccines will be available eventually, and when that happens, Triggs will be among the first providers in the country. The North Central Wisconsin Grocery and Pharmacy Company has enrolled in a government initiative to become an early vaccination site. In a press release, a Triggs spokesman wrote that the company is excited to play a role in helping its northern Wisconsin community overcome this virus. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, happy Thursday.
Hey Dan, happy Thursday. Well, lots of ice on the lake here in Three Lakes right now. In fact, we're getting reports of ice-covered lakes all the way down to Amherst and Lake Emily. Our weather watcher Matt down there reporting ice on Lake Emily. But we're going to melt a bit of ice out there right now. Look at 36 in Rhinelander, 37 for Tomahawk, 39 for Wausau. So above freezing temperatures currently, but we'll go back down below freezing again tonight. In fact, the average high is 29. We're all above that today. Record high being 61. Nowhere near that today. Look at that record low. 20 below back in 1940. Who remembers that? Not many of you, right? With a sunset of 4:15 this afternoon. All right, so here we go. We're trying to build a little bit of heat to the west of us right now, but it's not going to work, right? There are a few 50s back here currently, but here we are in December. It's supposed to be cold, and we're actually above average right now, and we most likely will be into the weekend and beyond. Here's that trend. So 32 tomorrow, 31 Saturday. We'll build more ice this weekend with lots of sunshine back in the forecast tomorrow as well. And then look, we're going to hang out in the low to mid 30s pretty much as far as the eye can see. That is slightly above the average. Okay, so there are some clouds out there right now, and a few of you are actually like, clouds? What clouds? It's clear skies in a few spots. So most of us have cloud cover right now. This will actually help keep temperatures up a bit tonight, but it is temporary as there's more sunshine back in the forecast tomorrow, as there is a lot of high pressure or clear skies just to the west of us right now. That's our weather again for tomorrow, so expect more sunshine tomorrow and also for Saturday and for Sunday. Although Sunday now, there is a chance for a couple snow flurries on Sunday. I have not said that for a while because the storm track is far to the north and to the south. We are stuck in the middle with high pressure. You cannot get bad weather out of high pressure, right? Here's that jet stream. And again, it's steering all these systems into parts of Alaska, then across Canada. If you want it snow, go to Alaska. They're getting buried by feet of snow the last couple weeks. Your forecast tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 23. I'll have your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Menards is your complete plumbing and bathroom headquarters. Nobody has more Richmond water heaters in stock than Menards. This 50-gallon electric heat pump water heater features EcoNet smartphone control. $1,199. Then give your bath a makeover with tubs and showers from Delta. They feature a high-gloss pro-acrylic finish. This high-croft shower is only $539.98. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
4 seasons greetings to you all from Menards.
4 years ago, I had brain surgery to remove the tumor that was wrapped around my brainstem and spinal cord. Very intense pain in my neck, headaches all the time, and permanent vertigo. I came in and I saw Dr. Dave. He did some work on my top vertebrae. The pressure was alleviated and I can actually stand. It's been wonderful and great.
When the atlas vertebra at the base of the skull is out of alignment, it causes the head to come forward, putting unnatural pressure on joints and nerves. We correct this through a new treatment called the Atlas Prophylax, a revolutionary way to realign the atlas, removing nerve pressure and even restoring blood flow. For many, symptoms and headaches disappear almost immediately.
The first thing we do when somebody comes as a new patient is we sit down and we listen and understand what's going on to see if we can help.
The Wickersham Holiday Loose Diamond Event. Huge savings and a huge selection. December 3rd through the 5th at all 3 Wickersham locations. Free appraisal and lifetime protection plan with purchase of a mounting. Best prices and selection of the year on all loose diamonds. Take advantage of interest-free financing. The Wickersham Holiday Loose Diamond Event. December 3rd through the 5th at all 3 Wickersham locations. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. Jeff Weller, how are you doing?
It's Thursday already.
You always say, whenever I ask you how's it's going, you always say, it's the day of the week.
Yes, but you know what I think I want right now? Some snow.
Okay.
It's early December. We live in the Northwoods. We need to get some snow, and there's just no
couldn't
snow
agree more.
in our future anytime soon.
How about some ducks? Could ducks make you happy?
You know,
instead
I
of the
saw
snow?
that picture you took today, and I can't believe, did you actually count the ducks?
Let's show the video of the ducks. So I was driving up Oneida Street, which is right next to the station, and at the Pelican River Bridge crossing, right next to Bessie's Meat Market in Rhinelander, I saw 120 ducks.
You counted the ducks?
I counted all the ducks, and I counted 120 ducks, Jeff.
Does this mean your ducks are in a row?
That's nice. Oh, I should have started with that.
Did I go there?
That's really good, Jeff.
So,
okay.
really, do you think you missed one, or do you think you got all of them?
I mean, maybe I'm missing one or two.
And what kind of ducks are these, Dan? Did you research what
I did
kind of
not
ducks
do
they
much
were?
research. I did research why they are in groups. Obviously, it makes them easier to travel when they're in that V formation. So that's part of the reason. And another reason is predators are less likely to attack a big group.
Or when they're out in the middle of the
research.
river, they're not going to get caught by a fox
That's
or
as
something.
well. I feel like we should learn more.
We need help with this.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about the ducks another time, but we have to go to our next story here because I recently talked to Coach Kramer and actually talked to some people involved with head coach Aaron Kramer at the Rhinelander High School football program. An incredible year for that program. And the head coach, Aaron Kramer, was honored with the top coach of the year by WisSports.net. I'm here with Luke Roberts, an assistant coach for the Rhinelander Hodags, and Quinn Lamers, a quarterback for the Hodags. How are you guys doing today?
Doing great. I'm doing well.
Awesome. Well, first off, congrats on the season, but we're here to talk about your coach. Your coach was honored as the basically top high school football coach in the state of Wisconsin by WisSports. We'll start with Luke here. Luke, what made Coach Kramer so great this year?
I think what makes him a great coach overall is that it's not all about football. It's more about grooming young men, young boys to turn into men by the end of the season and by the end of their careers. And in doing so, it's going to make them good football players. And it's about life for him. And it's not so much about the game. The game comes second. And I think Quinn would agree.
Yeah, I think that he's truly changed the culture here in Rhinelander. I think you look at the past however many decades, and we've always had great players, but it hasn't really come together as a team until he's really changed it. And I think that, like Luke's talking about, changing the off-the-field stuff, like having our leadership council and stuff like that, always came first to him, and I think he believes that the stuff on the field will come second. And if we do prepare well in the offseason and we do turn ourselves into great young men, that the on-the-field stuff will take care of itself.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about the one loss on the season. You guys lost to Medford. You didn't get the GNC title. But I think a lot of people, it's really how they deal with adversity. So I want to know, how did Coach Kramer deal with that loss? How did he motivate you guys? I'm going to start with the quarterback first.
So we talked about that loss a lot for the couple days after, but I think for him it was much more about moving on and taking care of business in the playoffs. We had never won a playoff game before, so that was obviously a huge goal for us at the beginning of the season. And we knew that the Medford game, we didn't want that to be the end. We talked about Medford. We didn't want Medford to beat us twice. We didn't want our mindset from the Medford game to carry over into the playoff game and have that disrupt what was going to be a great season. So I think his focus was just on moving forward, taking care of our next business instead of worrying about what had happened in the past.
All right, Luke?
Well, our whole mantra is E plus R equals O. It's all about the response. Our event was Medford beat us, and like Quinn was saying, we didn't want to let them beat us twice. And our response was to come back and beat Lakeland for the Hodags' first playoff win. And it's the message was not to focus on what happened against Medford, but to look at what we have coming next. And that was more important than what happened in the past. There's nothing we can do about what happened to us, but we can control how we respond. So,
thanks for joining me today on Up North at 4. All right, we'll be right back after a few messages.
When you protect what's important to you from COVID-19, you help protect everyone in Wisconsin. Learn how you can stop the spread at dhs.wisconsin.gov/COVID-19.
Here at Home Furniture, we are extremely proud of our Amish solid wood dining furniture. We give you an empty pallet and you fill your custom color, fabric, style, and wood species to create your own masterpiece exactly the way you want it. Fine furniture is an art for those who appreciate the very best. Home Furniture invites you to create your own masterpiece and hopes your family enjoys it as much as we at Home Furniture enjoyed helping you create it. Home Furniture, American made, quality, and comfort.
Coach LaFleur, welcome to the Cellcom call center. Every customer service call is answered right here, and we strive to answer on the first or second ring with no holding.
Oh, wait, say that again?
No holding?
No holding?
No holding.
Hey, Bakhtiari, did you hear that?
Yeah, got it. No holding. I can help you out with that.
With Cellcom, you can always get in touch with live local customer service reps. Cellcom, clarity in a cloudy world.
Lake of the Torches Resort Casino. You can count on us for all the hottest slots inside. Sun-dappled water outside. Enjoyment comes naturally here with abundant home-style foods, the most exciting promotions, and the new Lake Club that rewards you for playing. At Lake of the Torches Resort Casino, expect the best of everything every time you visit. Winning's more fun at the lake.
For 35 years, Soundworld has been the place to go for audio and home theater in central Wisconsin. Providing custom installations on car audio, remote starts, home stereo, speakers, TVs, or whole home theater systems. Whatever your entertainment needs, Soundworld can help you out. With over 100 years of combined experience in the industry, the experienced staff provides quality service with expert advice. Stop into Soundworld in Wausau today to bring a new level to your entertainment system.
Rhinelander Brewing Company, now on Up North at 4's 12 Days of Christmas.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're continuing our 12 Days of Christmas series here on Up North at 4. And joining us today is Sarah Martin from Rhinelander Brewing Company. Sarah, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So let's talk about all of the Rhinelander Brewing products. But I want to start with the product that started it all. Can you tell me a little bit about the history of the Rhinelander Shorty?
Sure, yeah. The Shorties were introduced to the Midwest in January 1940, and from there they just gained huge popularity through the 60s and 50s. until the closure of the original brewery, which was right before 1970. So the current owner's big project when she decided to buy the company back in 2009 was to get those back onto shelves. And so the shorties you see on the shelves are the result of that.
So we have the Rhinelander Shorty, but you guys have been doing a lot more as well. Let's talk about some of the products you have in the store, and we're not going to talk about the beers just yet. Let's talk about some of the apparel you guys have to offer.
Sure, yeah, we've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, Sherpas, and smaller things like we have a bunch of hats, we have baby onesies, we have Hodag face masks available, so a little bit of something for everyone in the apparel department.
Yeah, if you want a good shirt or a sweatshirt with a Hodag on it, your store is definitely a good place for that. Let's talk about the beer now. You guys have a lot of beer storage containers. I saw some ceramic ones in there, so doing some unique things there. Tell us a little bit about what sort of beer items people can buy there.
Sure. Well, we've got the growlers. So you mentioned the ceramic growlers. They're handmade and hand glazed in Alabama, so those are really cool. We have the drink tanks. So those are our insulated growlers that can keep your beer cold for a really long time. We've got a bunch of glassware as well, pint glasses, snifter glasses, all sorts of different drinking vessels, I suppose you could say. A little bit of something for everyone, again, in the glassware department.
And you guys have storage containers for people who want a growler, but it's a little more airtight, right? Can you tell me about those? What are those called again?
So they're called crowlers. So what they are is they're a 32-ounce can of beer, and they allow us to fill them right here on site. So we're able to put our Hodag beers in cans, which we've never been able to do before because we don't have a canning line. So those are really nice because you can get the Hodag beers in a more, I guess, transportable vessel. You can mail them. You can travel much better with them than a regular growler. So they're really nice for gift giving.
Okay. Finally, let's talk about some seasonal beers that you have to offer. What can we expect on tap at RBC coming up soon?
Sure. So we've got a few things in the works here. We have an Aronia berry ale coming out, a little bit more seasonal, a pumpkin spice ale coming out, and then we will be working on a winter ale as well. That won't be ready probably until the end of December, beginning of January, but that pumpkin spice should be on within the next couple weeks here.
Sounds very tasty. I'll have to try that. And I like ending these interviews on just a question of why do you think it's important to shop local, not just at your store, but all of the stores in downtown Rhinelander?
Sure. I mean, now more than ever, it's important to support your local businesses. In a small town like Rhinelander, when you choose to put your money towards a small business, you're helping your friends, you're helping your neighbors versus some large faceless corporation. And we quite literally can't keep our doors open without you. So we always appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Sarah, for joining us on Up North at 4.
All right. Thank you.
Merry Christmas as well.
You too. Happy holidays.
All right. We'll be right back after the break.
This week, Jeopardy has been on a great roll lately. He's the new champion, folks. Competitive games that are a lot of fun.
Plus, I pity the fool who thinks they can beat Mr. T, Jay.
I'm definitely having fun.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And here's a prognostication. You're going to like this category.
15-letter words.
And this category.
Forrest Clump.
On Jeopardy!
Weekdays at 4:30, brought to you locally by North Star Mohican Casino Resort.
The world needs people who fight for what's right. For us, that means fighting for you when an accident has turned your life upside down.
Tonight, The Voice celebrates the holidays with a star-studded night of performances.
You make it feel like Christmas.
The Voice Holiday Celebration, tonight on NBC.
This year, people have lost their minds.
The case that has captivated the world. Wild sex torture.
She kept bringing random guys home.
She was alive when they put her in that freezer.
This is an exciting time for people in central Wisconsin who suffer from hip and knee joint pain.
With this innovative technology, we're able to offer patients a total joint replacement that is positioned to match their individual anatomy.
We can perform with pinpoint accuracy, and we're proud to introduce this technology.
with 3D surgical planning and dynamic joint balancing, getting patients back to the things that they enjoy.
Robotic arm-assisted surgery for joint replacement at Bone & Joint. Call 800-445-6442.
Featherstone Cabinetry and Design thanks you for your business this year and wishes you a Merry Christmas. Have a safe and happy holiday season.
The Wickersham Holiday Loose Diamond Event. Huge savings and a huge selection. December 3rd through the 5th at all 3 Wickersham locations. Free appraisal and lifetime protection plan with purchase of a mounting. Best prices and selection of the year on all loose diamonds. Take advantage of interest-free financing. The Wickersham Holiday Loose Diamond Event, December 3rd through the 5th at all 3 Wickersham locations. Wickersham Jewelry. If you can dream it, we can make it.
You're watching NBC 12 from where you live. Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen on Up North at 4 is brought to you by Bassett Jewelers and Engraving and LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau.
Hi everyone, welcome to Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen. Today we're going to be making an oldie but a goodie, Snickerdoodle cookies. The ingredients you're going to need are 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. This is 1 teaspoon cream of tartar, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup of butter softened to room temperature, 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and this is the cinnamon sugar mix we're going to roll the cookies in later, I'll tell you about, and we're going to need 2 eggs. And you're just going to start by dumping your sugars in along with the softened butter, and it's very important that your butter is soft, otherwise it's just never going to get the right creamy, fluffy consistency that you want. And sometimes it's hard to wait, but you have to. And I just start off on a lowish speed, mostly so I don't make it fly all over. And then mix it up. And then once you kind of get it all incorporated, then you can really fire up the speed. And once you get that all mixed together and pretty fluffy, you're going to add in your vanilla. And let's start with 1 egg. And I like to do my eggs 1 at a time as I mix them. It just seems to do a better job for me. And then I know from painful experience that my little hand mixer isn't going to be able to get the flour all in one shot. It's going to be a mess, so I'm just going to do that by hand. And that's just a matter of turning and folding and folding and turning and getting it all mixed in there till you have a nice dough. And then once you have the dough all mixed together, you're going to want to chill these for 30 minutes, otherwise they spread a lot. And again, don't ask me why I know that, but I do. You need to chill them. There, and once you have it all mixed together, now you're just going to pop this in the fridge, covered, for 30 minutes. Now that the cookie dough has chilled for 30 minutes, we're just scooping it out into balls, and this is like maybe a 1 tablespoon sized ball scooper, and we're just going to roll them into balls. Once we have them rolled, now we're just going to toss them around in the cinnamon sugar, and you're going to want to space them fairly wide apart, and you want to coat them pretty well on all sides, but you want to be probably, I would say, 2 to 3 inches apart, because these cookies do spread. And if you prefer a flatter cookie, what you're going to want to do is just take your thumb and put an indent in them like that, and that will flatten them out. If you want a puffier cookie, which is what I like, you don't do anything. You just set them on your pan. And once we have our cookie sheet full, we're going to slide it into a 350-degree oven for 10 to 13 minutes. A perfect cookie treat from Buffy's Northwoods Kitchen. Cook on, my friends.
The unknown is not empty. It's a storm that crashes and consumes, replacing thought with worry. But one thing can calm uncertainty: an answer, uncovered through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. An answer that leads to even more answers. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
Advice from trial attorneys, lawyers for the injured.
I was badly injured in an auto accident, and 2 law firms told me I had no case. I hired the Maynard Law Firm, and they sued the insurance company, and I received a large settlement. My advice: get Bradley Mishka. He will fight, and you will win.
Indulge your senses this holiday season at Schrader's. Try on our unique clothing. Smell the scents of the season. Touch the softness in our new loungewear loft. See the fabulous Christmas tree displays. And taste our delicious wines. Only at Schrader's in Anago.
Rhinelander Chrysler Jeep Ram. A great selection and great employees equal the greatest experience. 3620 North Highway 47, Rhinelander, Wisconsin.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Tackle tough jobs with Bosch Power Tools from Menards. Bosch packs the performance and features you need to get the job done right. That's why Bosch is the choice of pros. Plus, Menards has all the bits, blades, and power tool accessories from Bosch you need to get the job done right. Save big on quality Bosch Power Tools and power tool accessories from Menards. Plus, a Menards gift card is always a great gift idea.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
NBC News Watch 12. News from where you live.
Welcome back. Jeff, you said snow. Maybe.
Just flurries. What a far cry from last winter this time, right? We had 12 inches of snow on the ground last time this year, and not so much this year at all.
More from Jeff at 5 and 6. We'll see you then.
Worst of it.